Today is a new beginning, a new day. Each and every day of your life is a new beginning, a new day, a new opportunity to be all that you can be. Never think my life is useless, my life is downcast, I am doing nothing. On each and every day you awake, you have the opportunity to bring your life in connection to all life, in connection to all living beings, and to live in service to all living beings. This is the opportunity that presents itself each and every day. So never dwell in the past, in regret, in guilt, in fear, in worry. They do no good. Rather, wake up each day and think, this is my opportunity. This is my new beginning. This is my connection, here and now. What has been is gone. What will be is not here. What is now, that is what you have. And so each and every day, arise, brush yourself off, forget the past, and live your day afresh. Every moment is an opportunity to know the Supreme. For that one lies within you, all around you. The self of yourself, the nearest and dearest to you. Infinite, beyond description, beyond words. That one always is, always has been, always will be. It is your innate nature. That infinite consciousness, that aware self-being, that knows who you are, that knows everything that you think, feel, see, hear, experience. Everything is known to that divine one, to Parama Purusha, the supreme entity, the supreme aware being. For that is the real self within you. There is the ego self, the small self, who says, I am the person who lives in this body and perceives and does this and does that and suffers this and is accomplishing that. That I person, that small person, that's not you. That is a function. But the self within, the real self, is not that small person. Is that it is the self-aware, intelligent consciousness which knows you, knows your existence, sees out of your eyes, hears with your ears, and is in every other living being. Even in the rock, though it is quiescent in the rock, but in the cat, in the dog, in the bird, it is alive. It is seeing out of eyes, hearing out of ears, feeling the feelings. It is alive in the being. But it doesn't limit to that being. It is everywhere. This alive, intelligent, self-aware beingness. And its flavor, its nature is love unconditional. It is the base of everything that is, the substance of all that exists. That substance, that solid self, is the one true reality that doesn't change. It never changes. It appears to change in all the colors and forms of creation, in the appearance of past and present and future. It appears to change, but it doesn't change. It's unchanging in its nature. It is this quiescent, infinite love. It is the self of yourself. You exist. You feel you exist in the body, the mind, and the senses that your awareness is attuned to. But the reality is you exist in all living beings. And all living beings exist within you. You exist in all creation. And all creation exists within you. For your true nature is this undying, quiescent beingness, awareness, which abides, conscious, intelligent, infinite love, beyond description with words and language. It abides, you abide, for that is your own nature, and you abide in all beings. All beings abide in you. You are those suffering the horrors of war. You are those seeking power. You are those being born. You are those loving. You are the deer in the wood, the bear prowling, the coyote, the squirrel, the bird. You are in all that is, and all that is within you. The you that identifies as a little body and mind is only a speck, a grain of sand on the great sea of creation. But your true nature abides in all that is. You are vast beyond comprehension. You are in the smallest of the small, in the tiniest molecule, in the subatomic materials. You are in space itself. You are being born in stars. You are in multiple dimensions. There is no end to the vastness of the true self. The human mind cannot comprehend the nature of the self. It is better understood with the heart. Its quality is more akin to love, though the love that is the nature of being is beyond words. This is the reality of your existence. Lives come and go. Identities come and go. But the self remains always unblemished, unchanged. Forms rise and fall within you, but you remain ever as you are. The infinite, supreme, unending bliss of being. Even the form of bliss is but a passing form. In the true nature of self, there is all form and no form, quiescent, a deep peace beyond the comprehension of the mind abides. An infinite love draws all existence into itself. From the one, abiding in the one, drawn back into the one. Creation unfolds, exists for a time, and returns to the quiescent peace, the eternal nature of being. So you identify as a person in a body. You identify with the senses, with experiences from the past, with reactions to those experiences, with sanskara, karma. You identify and you dance the dance, believing that to be your reality. Until one day, awareness, your awareness turns away from that and looks at your own nature. And when that aware self-beingness becomes self-conscious, aware of your own nature, you become timeless. You become unbound, undefined. Time and space do not tether you. For you realize that witnessing consciousness, that infinite aware intelligence, and intelligence is not simply the mind, it is the heart that is intelligent. That intelligence lives eternally. That intelligence of unbound love, of quiescent peace, in which all of the features of creation, time and space abide. When you become self-reflective, your aware, intelligent mind becomes immersed in this divine self, in your Baba, in your Ma, in your divine Father, in the divine Mother. And you feel that you are forever immersed in this eternal, infinite self. Where is there to go? What is there to do? That restlessness which searches always is that wants to go, to do, to find. That restlessness comes from that feeling of separation. But when your own light of aware intelligence moves to the divinity within, to the self-resplendent, eternal being, you realize that is your own self, the self of yourself. There is no separation. The drop of water is not separate from the sea. So your beingness, your aware self is not separate from the eternal, immortal beingness. The great love, the quiescent peace, the eternal one. Dissolve the small, separate sense of yourself into immortal being. Then there is no death, for you have always been, you will always be. You are eternal, quiescent peace, beyond thought, beyond mind. And you are expressed in the whole of creation. The smallest of creatures, their pain is your pain. The ones who suffer, you are those. The ones who exploit, you are those. The ones who live simple lives, enjoying being alive, you are those. You are the small woodland creature. You are the whale in the sea. You are the stars being born. You abide in all things, and all things abide in you. Quiescent in the rock and the inanimate objects, yet their forms abide within you. Quiescent, asleep to eternal nature. But even those sleeping objects, that consciousness will return. All is drawn. There is a restlessness in creation, a small remembrance. Ah, there is something more. And that something more draws back to eternal being, where there is no separation, no I and thou, no differentiation, eternal one life, one existence, one truth. And this truth is your own self. Let go. Let go of the constructs in your mind, the beliefs of your identity. Let go. Very good. Very good. Namaskar.